Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Y and R American Tea Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Summer Newman's cunning side could come out to play. Although Summer has matured a lot in recent years, she's still Phyllis Summer's daughter and may always be a touch deceptive at her heart. Summer also has years of experience witnessing Victor Newman go after what he wants and come out on top. In the past, we've seen Summer embrace a similar approach and follow her dreams, even if it involves playing dirty. Now that Summer and Kyle Abbott are on better terms again, it feels like something is starting to shift. Kyle and Summer did plenty of bonding in the November 1 show, enough for Claire Newman to notice and grow insecure. Although Kyle kissed Claire to remind her of his romantic desire, part of him may always crave Summer deep down. Likewise, Summer will never completely get over Kyle and may soon realize there's no reason she needs to. Based on how those newest scenes played out, we definitely see the potential for Summer to rejoin with Kyle romantically and put their family with Harrison Abbott back together. Summer is already feeling furious with Chance Chancellor over Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s arrest, as she wants the genuine perpetrator locked up instead. It may not be long until Summer and Chance break up, so that could remove a significant impediment to her reconciliation with Kyle. Once Summer dumps Chance, she might go all in on a Kyle pursuit. Summer may think that Claire will just have to get over it and realize that Kyle isn't up for grabs. We might see Summer transform into someone who's eager to go down in the mud and battle so that she wins Kyle back for herself. Summer may not even have to work too hard under the conditions. Kyle has promised Harrison that they'd start doing more things as a family, so Summer may use that to her advantage and shove Claire out of the picture. Bottom line, the real scheming Summer may be back and ready to get down to business. Summer might ultimately orchestrate a Kyle reunion and vow to show Claire who's boss. Our Y and R predictions imply that Kyle and Summer may finally get their life together back on track, so keep tuned for updates on what that'll do to Claire's mental health. It could lead to bad news if Summer pushes Claire too far. Regardless, the Young and the Restless rumors claim Summer, Kyle and Claire's love triangle may finally be begun. The Young and the Restless spoilers state that Sharon Newman's dilemma just keeps getting worse. Although the drama can be fairly amusing, it seems like Y and R's intended to take Sharon as low as they can possibly take her. Of course, there's a high chance Sharon is blameless when it comes to triggering Heather Stevens' actual demise. Sharon's blackout left a window of time for another culprit to come in and do the crime instead, so we expect the show to take full advantage of that with a huge surprise. It's simply a matter of time until viewers hear updates on who truly knocked down Heather. Even so, Sharon wrapped up Heather's body and dumped it off a bridge. From there, Sharon framed grieving Daniel Romalotti Jr. and is threatening to send Lucy Romalotti's only remaining parent to prison. Will Sharon make matters worse by piling on additional crimes? Sharon has already sworn to deal with Phyllis Summers, so it might place Daniel's determined mom in a hazardous predicament. However, Phyllis may not be the only one in the danger zone. There might be good reasons to worry about Tessa Porter's safety as well. Y&R has been working hard to develop a bond between Daniel and Tessa in recent months. Tessa has become a good friend to Daniel, so she believes in his innocence and doesn't want to see him go down for something he didn't do. That's why Tessa offered Daniel a pep talk in the November 1 episode and sought to offer reassurance about the genuine culprit getting identified. Unfortunately, Tessa doesn't realize her own mother-in-law is involved for Daniel's frame-up. What happens if Tessa stumbles onto some proof or at least overhears Sharon admitting during a hallucination? That might put Tessa in a hard spot since she could have to rat out Maria Copeland's mom to save Daniel. Naturally, it's also possible Sharon will realize Tessa is a threat and seek to silence her. Sharon might knock Tessa unconscious and lock her up somewhere until she can determine what to do next. Tessa could become a captive as Sharon's biggest nightmare goes even more off the tracks. There's happily no reason to fear Tessa would face a dreadful fate at Sharon's hands, but she might likely still fall in risk if a kidnapping crisis holds Maria's wife captive would certainly heighten the stakes of this plot, so we'll see if Tessa might get mixed up in the situation. Based on our predictions, Sharon will spin out in frightening ways as the walls close in, so we'll keep you posted on all the disturbing news to follow. The young and the restless spoilers say Tessa could discover too much for her own good if she's not careful. The young and the restless spoilers predict that Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra may find themselves increasingly drawn to each other in the coming weeks. Sally and Billy already experienced a drunken kiss, but they could hit the bed sober next. There are clearly some flying sparks happening that Billy and Sally may continue to pursue. The show's been establishing Sally and Billy's bond for a time now, so they may ultimately decide to kick off a true relationship. However, not everyone will be a fan of Billy and Sally's burgeoning friendship. Despite his affections for Chelsea Lawson, Adam Newman may sense some lingering envy as Sally and Billy get closer. Of course, our watchers will also be curious to see how Billy's kids respond to his new romance, notably Katie Abbott. Johnny Abbott seems happy to roll with whatever his parents desire, while Katie can be difficult and opinionated. It took a long time for Katie to warm up to having Claire Newman for a sister, so that's important to note here. It may take Katie a long time to warm up to Billy and Sally dating too, if she ever does at all. Katie might see the chance for her parents to reunite instead and start pushing Billy back in Victoria's direction. Victoria is now linked with Cole Howard, but Katie may fear that's going to fall apart eventually. There's not a lot of fire between Cole and Victoria, so Katie may feel that they'll evaporate on their own sooner or later. As for Billy and Sally's burgeoning romance, Katie may feel she needs to stop it before it gets too far. It's easy to envision Katie turning to some sabotage and becoming a little schemer who causes issues. In other words, Katie might do some parent trapping and start by undermining Billy's attempt to move on with Sally. Perhaps Katie will cook up some schemes and try her best to pull Billy toward Victoria again instead. Our forecasts imply that Billy and Sally could face some unanticipated curveballs, so we'll bring you updates on any unexpected news and difficulties they might meet. The young and the restless spoilers suggest Sally and Billy will likely experience some bumps in the road later, so stay tuned. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.